In this video, we are going to see how to add LinkedIn leads details to HubSpot CRM. So here, let's say that every time a new response is received through the LinkedIn lead ad generation forms, then you want that particular lead should be created as a contact in your HubSpot CRM. How can that be done? For this, integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be LinkedIn lead ad generation forms and your action application will be HubSpot. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in, and as I do that, here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. As we do that, here we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. Now here, what is my objective? My objective is that every time I receive a new lead from LinkedIn lead generation forms, then I want to add that lead to my HubSpot CRM. So I'm going to name it as add LinkedIn lead to HubSpot CRM. Let's click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens and action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, my trigger application will be LinkedIn lead generation forms. So let's click on this. And now comes the trigger event. So the event here would be new lead generation forms response. Here on the right hand side, you can see this trigger will check for new data in every 10 minutes, which basically means that this trigger application has a polling time of 10 minutes. So the workflow is going to run after the specified time to fetch for new data. Now I'm going to click on connect. As I do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the LinkedIn lead generation forms account. Now I already have signed in. Basically, I already have logged in. So I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with LinkedIn lead ad generation forms. So let's quickly sign in. So once this is done, here you can see authorization has been successful. Now here you can see that LinkedIn is now connected with Pabbly Connect, and here we have to enter the name of the account and the lead form. Now the name of the account has already been captured by the system, and here we have to enter the lead form. Before this, let me take you to my LinkedIn account. So this is LinkedIn Campaign Manager. Now here I'm going to go to Assets. Within Assets, you can see lead generation forms. Let's click on this. So here you can see that I already have created a few. Let me show you the sample lead generation form. So I'm going to go to edit so that you can see this clearly. So here, first of all, whenever you are creating a form, you have to enter the form details. First of all, the name of the form. Then here you have to enter the offer headline, offer details, then the privacy policy of your company, then the text if you have any. Then here comes the lead details and custom questions. So whatever the details you want to capture, here you can add the same. First name, last name, email address and phone number. Now let's say if I wanted to add the company name as well. So I would have just clicked on this. Now let's say it is the company name. So the moment I would do this, so it would be added here. Okay. The next thing is custom questions. So if you have any subjective questions, you can add here. If you have custom checkboxes, you can add here. Next is confirmation. So here I have entered a message. Thank you for submitting the information. Then you have to enter the landing page URL. And here you can add thank you message call to action. So here you can add download now, learn more, view now, as per the landing page. And then if you wish, you can add hidden fields as well. Now whenever you are creating a form, the form will be previewed over here. So as you go here, let me show you the same. Here you can see the form. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and here I'm going to select lead form. And here I have selected the same form, sample lead generation form. So this is just a test case. So I've taken a sample form. Now I'm going to take you back to LinkedIn account, and here let's go to advertise. Now here you can see campaign groups, campaigns and advertisements. So first of all, campaign groups. So whenever you wish to create a group or a campaign or ad, you just have to click on this, and from here you can actually create. Now I already have created a campaign group, which is default campaign group. Let me show you the same. So this is the group, and within this group I have created a campaign. The name is lead generation. Let me show you this. So here you can see this is the campaign, and in this campaign I have got 2 advertisements. Now let me show you this advertisement. I'm going to click on edit. So here, this is how you create an ad. So you have to give the name to this ad, then here introductory text, then the destination URL, and you can add an image as well. And here, as I take you down, for the form details, you can see that I have attached a form with this particular ad, which is sample lead generation form, the one that we just checked. Okay, so now what we have to do is, I'm going to go back to campaign manager, and here let's go back to this, the lead generation. This is the campaign, and here as soon as I click on this, so I would be directed to the LinkedIn page. And here you can see this particular advertisement, and it has a call to action button, which is register. As I click on this, so this is the form that we have just created. Now let's enter the details. Email address. So let's say the email address here is smartuser@pablitudes.com. And what is the phone number? Let's say it is. Okay, now the first name and the last name have been added by default. I'm going to click on submit. Now since this is just a test case, so we did not change the first name and the last name. When you would have a paid campaign, you can actually customize the entire form. You can add as much information as you want to, and it can be changed every time. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and as I click on save and send test request, it is going to show me the last lead that was submitted on that lead ad generation form. And yes, here you can see that this is the first name, the last name, the email address is smart user, and the phone number is this. Now what is my objective? Now my objective here is that this lead that we have just received should be added to my HubSpot CRM. So my action application here would be HubSpot. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to create a contact. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the HubSpot CRM account. I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with HubSpot CRM. And here you can see connecting Pabbly Connect to HubSpot CRM. We have to choose the account, chosen. Let's click on choose account. And now as I do that, you can see that the authorization has been successful. So I already had logged into my HubSpot CRM account. So please make sure that once you have logged in, then only make the connection. Now here we have to enter the information, basically map the information. What is mapping? Mapping means that I already have some information in my previous step, and I'm just going to retrieve it here. Let me show you how to do that. So as I take you down, so I'm going to enter the basic information that we have received. First of all, the first name. So as I click on this, you can see the previous step. As I click on this and go down, this here is the first name. Let's click on this. Okay, now again for the last name, again I'm going to click on this, go to the previous step, go down, and this here is the last name. Now this method with which I have added the information is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Now as I take you down, we have the email address. Let's click on this, go down, and this here is the email address, and then we need the phone number. So this here is the phone number. So once this is done, now I'm going to take you down and click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here you can see that I have received the API response according to which this particular contact must be created in HubSpot CRM. So now let's check our HubSpot CRM if this contact has been created. So I'm going to go to contacts. So as I go to contacts, here you can see smartuser@pablitudes.com. This particular user has been created as a contact in HubSpot, which basically means that our integration is a success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to go back to LinkedIn, and here let's click on this once again. And here I'm going to fill up the form again. So let's say this time the email address is new123@pablitudes.com, and the phone number here is 9. Okay, let's click on submit. And as I do that, what should happen automatically? A contact must be created in HubSpot, but we know that there is a polling of around 10 to 15 minutes. So let's wait for that time, and then we are going to go back and check our HubSpot CRM. So it's been 10 minutes, and now I'm going to take you back to HubSpot, and let's quickly refresh this page.
And here you can see that new123pablitudes.com. So this particular user has been created as a new contact in HubSpot. This basically means that our integration is a success. Going back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is LinkedIn lead generation forms, where the event is new lead, and our action application here is HubSpot CRM, where the event is create a contact. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.